Well, today is my off day and I woke up craving egusi. Welcome back to Ashabi Talks. Hi guys, how have you been doing? How is life going? This is just me checking up on everybody. How are you? I know life is really tough, I know, right? But how have you all been holding up? Well, today we talk about long distance relationships and how to keep it moving, how to keep things tight. Well, not like I'm an expert at these things, but I've realized this has been working for me in my relationship, and I just want to share a few tips with you all. But first of all, guys, long distance relationship is not easy. I'm someone that believes in physical communication so much, because most times when I'm saying something, or especially on phone, if you know me, my voice can be somehow, and if the person does not know me normally, they'll feel like, why it's not that deep now, I've not reached that level. Do you get? So I'm really that kind of person. So I always prefer physical communication, because then you can see my face. So one of the things I believe is like key in a long distance relationship is communication. Like, talk about everything and anything. See, when you are no longer in the same geopolitical geographical zone with your partner, it's really difficult, especially if both of you are really busy people, and due to time differences, probably when you're at work they are at home, when they are at home you're at work, so it's kind of crazy, like trying to balance it. But I believe with chat, at least we have chat, you can send messages to them, you can call them, hey babe, when are you free? Now you should learn to make sacrifices. Normally my bedtime is 9 p.m. and in Nigeria that's still about 7 p.m. or something. At that 7 p.m, maybe my babe's just getting back home from work. Do you understand? So I want to like extend, like, okay babe, I'll call you in an hour, freshen up, do whatever you want to do, then we'll talk. So I'm sacrificing like 1 hour of my time. Sometimes too it's the same thing for him. I wake up at 6 a.m. yeah. At that 6 a.m. it's still 4 a.m. in Nigeria. Sometimes my baby's awake and like, hey babe, I just want to talk to you before you go to work. If you feel they are doing something, or maybe they said something that makes you feel bad, please try to trash it out immediately. Talk about it immediately and let it. Also be open with them. Let them know your concerns. Let them know your fears. Let them know the things let them know what's going on with you, honestly. Because sometimes when I have a bad day at work, or maybe my babe has a bad day at work, I can't see them. I don't know what they are going through. Maybe it's on video call, you see what happened and that. So try to talk to your partner. Hey babe, what's up? What happened? How's things going? Hope all is well. Then secondly, trust yourselves. See, since I got here, I've been getting a few messages like, oh, you don't even know what your boyfriend will be doing in Nigeria. I don't even know what your fiance will be doing. I've got a lot of, maybe your babe will meet somebody else here. She will marry an Arab prince and move on. I don't know. Honestly, okay, I think I was in a conversation with somebody some days ago, and the person was saying something. I was like, see, my partner loves me more than he loves himself. And that is just the truth, because the things that have been happening since we got together, the sacrifices he has been making, honestly, even me, if I tell him sometimes that, guy, these things you do sometimes, I don't know if I've gotten to that level. I know people can say I'm a lover girl, but seriously, have you met my fiance? God. Okay, today's video is not about him. Then next, be positive. Try to have positive thoughts. When your partner does not pick your calls, don't start thinking they're already in somebody else's hands. Don't already think he's not picking your call. Oh, maybe they are at work, maybe they are busy, they're going to reach out to me again. They're going to, try not to bug yourself with the negative things, whether it's happening or not. Okay, even if it's happening, you are not sure it's happening, and you don't want to jeopardize your relationship for something you're not even sure is happening. Set expectations for your relationships. Okay, in a long distance relationship, when are we seeing? Plan towards it, save towards it. Can be really expensive trying to get to see each other and all of that, but plan towards, oh babe, we'll be seeing in 3 months time. You can open an account, save money towards seeing your partner. And also, please set clear expectations, not the one that is not feasible. Don't say, oh, okay, especially for men, don't promise your partner you're coming home in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 1 month when it's not going to be possible, and then you now shatter them few days, like, oh babe, I can't make it. Don't do things that would make your partner feel bad. Creative. Let me close my eyes in that creative aspect, because I'm not creative in anything. But honestly, be creative. Try to do things to make, okay, if your partner, you know, your partner likes something, it doesn't necessarily have to be something material. Okay, for example, my partner sends me mail like almost every time, you know, sent me mails, new month mails, new year mails, anniversary mails. You know, those mails are something I always look forward to, because me, I beg, let me close my eyes, because I've not asked that creativity. But one thing is, when I see these mails, I may probably be in a very bad situation at the moment, and when I read them, I'm like, oh, okay, I feel it's praise, even though it's not here. I feel like, oh, okay, this man thinks about me, this I'm on his and in his mind and all of that. So be creative, things that make your partner happy. Me, my own love language is food. So one thing I spoil my partner with is food. I try to send him food. In fact, at the point, was like, babe, too much food. Do you get it? So whatever makes your partner happy, words of affirmation, send them cards, send them flowers, send them messages. You know, these things really go a long way in helping your relationship thrive when you guys are not this video to be too long, but this last one is very important. Please, your relationship is unique. What works for mine may not work for yours. What works for people? So it's crazy when people go on social media to take, like, social media does not have a filter for good and bad advices. There are a lot out there, and honestly, there are a lot of, in fact, I've seen a whole lot of things on social media that has really helped my relationship. But still, you should be able to filter the things that are not the same for you. And I'll give an example. For example, you're online, you're seeing somebody buying a car for their partner, giving their partner millions of naira, and you know your own partner is struggling, is still upcoming in his own capacity or our own capacity. They are trying their best to be a good person to you. You now start comparing. Please. And also, someone will say, okay, me, I always shout at my wife when she does something. I just scream at her, and it is working for them. That's their personal problem. But for you, if you scream at someone like me, I've packed my bags and gone, because why are you shouting? I don't know why you want to be violent with your partner, why you want to be screaming. And you know, we women are very fragile now. We are eggs, treat us like eggs, please. Today's shout out goes to Yisha Culture. Thank you so much, Bisola. Thank you so much for supporting my wife, supporting my YouTube page. Yisha Culture is a fashion designer. She makes most of my dresses, and she's really, really good. Try her out, Yisha Culture, on Instagram.